Good evening, dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to the evening session of Being Heartful Every Day with Swadhyaya. We are continuing our journey into the powerful and subtle theme of attitude. Our inner disposition is a profound force shaping not only our spiritual practice but the very fabric of our daily lives. Tonight, let's delve deeper into why attitude is just not a passing feeling, but a fundamental principle of the heartfulness journey. The great masters of heartfulness have always emphasized that our inner approach is what makes our abhyas effective. As a heartfulness practitioner, abhyasi, your attitude is the invisible force that determines your progress. It is the conscious intention you bring to each sitting, the sincerity with which you do your cleaning, and the quiet reverence with which you offer your prayer. Daji often reminds us that the person with genuinely seeking attitude can move mountains. And this attitude of open curiosity, humility, is what really transforms a simple routine into a living dynamic connection. And we will now move ahead in the session with a gentle request to please share the invitation of Heartfulness Masterclasses and BHED sessions with your near and dear ones, because that can make all the difference for them who are seeking a path to well being. And let us now return to the inspirational reading from the article for this week, which is Your life is an expression of your attitudes. Acceptance in relationships. If you ask most young people today about what is on their mind, relationship will feature highly. It's probably the same for those of all ages. Actually, although the nature of the relationships change, yet how many of us know how to cultivate healthy and happy relationships? I have witnessed in my own life that respect and acceptance, even more than tolerance, which is not true acceptance from the heart, are two of the most crucial factors. Respect for others is actually the epitome of love for yourself. If you do not love yourself, this very fine quality will never develop within you. And respect for others can be expressed in many ways. For example, if you were invited to visit a dignitary, would you wear shorts and flip flops? No. Hey, it is not what that you want to look good, but that you want to make an extra effort because it is a common courtesy to show respect to a person of stature. When you wear a tie to the office because guests are visiting, you do it as a mark of respect for them. Similarly, the way we speak, the way we sit, and the way we hold our head conveys something about our attitudes to the people around us. If we slouch in front of guests, even we don't say a word, our behavior says it all. The same is true when we speak and act without sincerity or feeling. Actually, there is no such thing as grudging acceptance. You are either grudging or accepting, not both. The attitude with which you accept circumstances makes all the difference. You cannot force yourself to accept a situation that your heart is rejecting. Real acceptance is joyful. Even if the girl or boy you love says no, you are still happy. Love does not exist for the sake of receiving anything in return. Rather, it exists for its own sake. That is unconditional love, which is the only kind of love there truly is. Love demands nothing. In love, there is no place for expectation, only for gratitude. That is why love is the real pinnacle of human nobility. But life throws us curveballs, and our relationships with our loved ones inevitably go through their share of upheavals. The question is, how do we handle such situations and how do we come out of them? If we go through difficulties peacefully with a bold heart and a lot of courage, then we will emerge stronger. Whereas if we don't accept them, we will not learn anything. When we accept situations joyfully and cheerfully, we see the beauty emerge. Every situation is in our hands. And if we want to go further, we will understand that all acceptance is cheerful acceptance. And we can go beyond that, where there is no need to consciously accept with cheerfulness and gratitude. As we have already moved on, no response is needed. That is absolute acceptance, total surrender. And in that state of surrender, we are always in the present. We are not expecting anything different from the reality. When we can accept what life throws at us, we happily move on. Our responses to life are very complex and they become all the more obvious when we ask ourselves two questions. How well do I accept my own faults? And how well do I accept the fault of others and the circumstances around me? I repeat these two questions. How well do I accept my own faults? And how well do I accept the faults of others and the circumstances around? Take some time to deeply ponder over your responses. For if you're practicing acceptance out of habit or in an enforced way, then you're performing another ritual. Instead, accept situations in life with full alertness and full awareness, not because someone else says so. Being aware. And what happens when difficult emotions do surface and you do react to circumstances? For example, when you are angry, ask yourself, am I alert to what is happening inside me? Or am I simply reacting out of habit from subconscious patterns? Often, the absence of awareness leads to a reactive response being triggered. Now, how can you develop awareness? Once again, through meditation, you will learn to expand your awareness so that you are better able to manage reactions and emotional outbursts like anger. Dear sisters and brothers, we will take a pause from the reading and deliberate over the paragraphs that we have just read and let the wisdom of these words settle into our hearts. Let us now offer the universal prayer together. all brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रही हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। May deep tranquility and love flow into every heart. And may this prayer inspire the highest form of devotion in all the hearts across the world. Dear sisters and brothers, as we come to the close of the day, let's take a moment to offer our bedtime prayer and engage in a gentle inner reflection. Let's scan our actions and thoughts of the day, not with judgment, but with an open heart. Consider a few things you could have done better, and in this quiet moment, make a simple, sincere resolve not to repeat those same mistakes again. This process of conscious self correction is a vital part of our journey. We extend our heartfelt gratitude for your presence this evening, dear sisters and brothers. We are so glad to have you with us on this journey, and we look forward to seeing you for the morning session tomorrow at 6 a.m. As you conclude your day, may a gentle peace settle within you. Wishing you all a very good night.